Look at this graph.
Hello, I'm Thomas Strims, here in the flesh. I think it's time we had a chat. Man to alarmingly large amount of people on the internet. I think channels like Mr. Beast kind of warps our perception of what a lot of subscribers are. Let's just stop and think about how many people 1,000 people are. I was gonna do a skit here where I would go out to a theater and pan out to 1,000 seats, but as it turns out, I couldn't find a theater near me with 1,000 seats. Anyway, I just want to thank everyone for coming along with me on this crazy ride, watching me do whatever it is I do here. But I figured now would be the time to talk about kind of the state of the channel and some questions I got from viewers. Let's address the elephant in the room. Where's the workshop, Tom? So odds are you likely found my content through the Giga Chad video. At the time of recording, it has... Jesus Christ, that's a large number. And you've likely enjoyed other such classics, such as Spamton and Ultra Instinct Luigi. These videos were done with Blame My Parents and Dweesh. Our humor and reactions were the content. Unfortunately, both have decided to step away from making online content. I'm chatting with people and it's possible you may see workshop content in the future, but with other creators and friends. So you may see another one soon-ish, but also maybe not. Rest assured, they're coming back. I know everyone likes them. They want to see more of them. We're gonna do it at some point. In terms of the channel content in general, though, this will always be a Rivals and a variety channel. There will always be a healthy balance of both. I really want to avoid burning out. Not only am I creating content here on YouTube, but I'm also streaming fairly regularly on Twitch. I make a lot of content, so balance is very important to me. So I've also discovered my sort of style of content, my niche, if you will. It's to just sort of take otherwise serious or competitive games and make casual content around them, to play with friends, for sitting on the couch getting into the game, and just messing around for the fun of it. We don't typically mention tech skill or any deep competitive scene in general, we just play for the fun of it. It's this sort of cozy, comical style of playing games with the boys. Next, supporting the channel. I will never ask for your money. Please no, I don't expect anyone to pay for the content I do. It's not that good. I do not have a Patreon. If you really would like to help me, the best thing you can do is share the content around, like and subscribe videos, catch me on Twitch. If by some reason you feel compelled to give me your money, the only avenue to do that is Twitch subscriptions. I use that money for art commissions and channel giveaways. None of that goes into my pockets. Okay, with the large stuff out of the way, we can get on to the fun part, the Q&A segment. Hello, I'm down here now. You get to watch some Rivals while I read off some Q&A questions. Because I'm a pilot says, I mean, I could probably find this myself, but what got you into content making for Twitch or YouTube? Alright, okay, so this is a pretty underwhelming origin story. Growing up through high school, I watched a lot of Smash 4 content. I watched the Holy Trinity, you know, like Thero, Alpha Rad, Grapefruit. Absolutely loved their content and ate it up. Always thought in the back of my mind, man, it would be cool to do this kind of thing, but I just sort of let a lot of my insecurities get in the way. Look at me. I'm a 160-pound trash goblin. Needless to say, I was, and still kinda am, very self-conscious about my looks and my voice, which was a huge barrier into getting into content creation. One day, though, and I cannot stress how out of the blue this was, I just got up, went over to the Best Buy across the street from my apartment, bought a microphone and a webcam, and started streaming the very next day. There was no real tipping point or anything, I just did it. I actually started by streaming, actually started by streaming Super Metroid randomizers, and then one day, I just decided to stream Rivals for no particular reason at all. Once I was done with the stream, I raided Dweesh, we got to talking, and we started making more Rivals content, and a whole year later, here I am, making much more Rivals content. Name backwards says, remember me at 1 million. Amber Lerner says, finish your backlog of games in your Steam library. I am Chop Milk asks, first of all, why don't you add a face cam to your YouTube videos? I feel like you could make some funny edits with your reaction and such. This is an interesting one. I don't think it's necessary for my kind of content. None of my content is really reactionary, and I typically don't do solo content on the YouTube channel. I don't know though, could change in the future. For now, if you want to see this, you're gonna have to head over to twitch.tv/TomaStrims. Hell yeah, plugging, woo! Blackaby asks, when's the Cooking Toma stream? Soon. Cirque asks, how did you get interested in Rivals of Aether originally? What about list of other games you play on your YouTube channel? This is surprisingly a story I don't tell enough on stream, but I was mainly introduced to the game through Alpharad. It's honestly hard to say when I picked it up. I'd like to say around the time of the Excalibur Zetaburn video. Not really sure, but at the time I was in college, all my friends loved playing Smash. Unfortunately, since we spent a lot of time in the cafeteria and computer lab, there wasn't really many opportunities to plug in your Wii U. So I introduced them to this neat little indie game we enjoyed at our spare time, played it pretty casually. And then Smash Ultimate came out. And my friends didn't want to really play Rivals anymore, so I shelved it. I wouldn't really get back into it till 2019, when I went to SmashCon for the first time. Workshop was announced. I met Dan the Man. So I went to SmashCon with my friend, and all the friendly setups were just packed. You could not get a game, and everyone was doing money matches. So we just decided, hey, Rivals has got some setups open, and you know, let's just go in and see if we still enjoy the game. And then after that, I wound up getting interested in Workshop. Downloaded a bunch of unfinished, unpolished characters. I wound up making my own Geno. Oh my god, I don't want to think about that. And I put the game back down again, basically until I started streaming, as I mentioned earlier. Name backwards says, we love you, Daddy Toma. Helios Post asks, Tom, what games are you planning to play on stream one day? Sneak peeks. No big plans, just going with the flow. No major things we're missing. Nope. No follow goals that we missed out. No, nothing.
What is the airspeed velocity of an unladen swallow?
What do you mean? An African or a European swallow?
Huh? I don't know that.
Blackaby asks, when's the Catboy stream? Okay. So, for those of you on the YouTube side of things, I made a deal with Twitch Chat forever ago that if I reached partner, or the requirements for partner, by the end of 2022, I would do streams in a Catboy outfit for an undescribed period of time. Yeah, so that one's only happening if we reach that. Lucina King asks, Tom, when you eventually blow up, what's your next big step for the community going to be? Not really sure. Just gonna have to see what takes shape and forms. I do know I want to do more community nights and play games with viewers more often. I already play Rivals with viewers on stream fairly often, but I want to get more people down for Halo Master Chief Collection, SRB 2 Kart, Mario Kart, and plenty of other games. Kingpin just sent this GIF. I mean, yeah, fair enough.